Okay, guys. It looks like uh, I haven't even reached half of my first video, so this is part two on updating on exotic technology and exotic program. Okay, guys. You guys need to know we have this technology. It exists. Okay, but if you're not in the top clearance, you're not gonna have access or information to. Okay, and they don't want you guys to know the truth. Because if you know the truth, they can't program you, manipulate you guys, or control you guys anymore, okay? So I left off with spoofing programs, okay? So this is part two, okay? So I have to wrap everything up under 30 minutes, or I have to do part three. Okay, so this is part two, okay? So we have biometric marker, okay? Our whole body or anything that exists, you know, um, it carries a biomarker that is marking the grid, is programming the grid, the matrix, okay? We're inside a video game, okay? We are electrical charge, electromagnetic energy charge. So wherever we move, how we move, we are programming the grids, okay? This is why Jackass It Crypto Pac-Man have to simulate us to go and not going off grid and, walking around, riding around, driving around to program the grid, okay? So this is how program in the matrix works. Everything's got to be simulated, okay? So in order to see the biomarker that you're marking the grid like this, if I do like this, I'm marking the grid, okay? So in order to see the biomarker that you're marking the grids, everything's a tool to program the grid, okay? So in order to see the biomarker, you need the home pigeon home eyes. They call this electromagnetosphere vision. Okay, I can see it, but they block my vision and they make me blind, so I can't see anything no more. Okay, I only can use my third eye to see images. Okay, but anyways, we do have this technology, and everybody's carrying the mark of the beast. Okay, or the biomarker. Okay, guys. So just that you guys know. Now I don't know where I'm at. Okay, we got love program. When you can make anybody fall in love for you. We have hibernation program, okay, to program the matrix, the grids, okay. So for example, if I put the toilet paper right here, it's carrying the biomarker and it's programming the grid where I put it at. This is why everything is placed where they're at, how it is designed in the matrix here, okay, in Fresno here, okay. It's doing something, wherever plants, tree, building, light poles, trash cans, whatever that you see they design or place it there because it's doing something to that grid. It's doing something to the matrix, okay? That's why they have been placed there. Okay, guys? So everything matters. Everything has a secret or meaning behind, the matrix, okay? So I have to write everything down. So we got so much programming technology, so I have to write it down so I know how to explain to you guys. So this is called hibernation program, okay? And sometimes the hibernation program, well, we can write it into the grids or into the DNA. And when the time ripe, like a fruit, it will unwrap to wherever it's been zip, okay? We could split atoms, okay? This is how atomic bomb works, where we split the atom in half, okay? Each time you split the atom in half, it multiplies a duplicate, and we could write the program to where it can split forever. So, for example, if I throw a nuke, and then I don't put a stop program to it, it's gonna keep multiplying the whole universe. When it gets so big, the whole universe is gonna blow up, okay? This is how dangerous nuclear weapons are, okay? Now, we got horny programs where you can make anybody horny to the max. We have backdoor programs, okay? These backdoor programs are called macro program and micro program, okay? Where we write the program right, but we use a backdoor program to make the program register wrong, okay? The original program is right, okay? Whatever program it is. But if we put a backdoor program, macro program to it, then it's gonna register wrong. That program is gonna not doing what has been programmed. Okay, it's gonna do something else. Okay, this is how dangerous backdoor programs are. Okay, for example, I use a macro program, and I say I love you, and that's what you heard. But that's not what it means. It can mean anything. It can mean I kill you, go to hell, F you up. It can mean anything. Okay, this is how dangerous backdoor program is. Okay, so that you guys know. We have bioweapons, like nukes. They block my head right now, so I can't think. But you guys know what bioweapon is. We could unlock DNA and lock DNA. Okay, this is how we could become Superman, super strong. Okay, and bio warfare. Okay, bio warfare comes in anything. It could be something that you see, something you hear, something you smell, you taste, you touch. Okay? For example, I want to use a bio warfare program on somebody. All I gotta do is ask Joe Blow, hey, do you know what time is it? And if Joe Blow doesn't know, and I load that program into my voice box, into that word that I ask him, if he doesn't know what time is it, dude, he died. He blew it up. He just gonna rupture. Boom! And then he died. That's how dangerous, everything in plain sight. If we use a bio program. Or for example, I lower a bio program right here, and then Joe Blow touched it, and whatever that bio warfare program I wrote into and loaded into the toilet paper here is either gonna have when he touches it, he's gonna go and commit suicide or kill somebody, or he's just gonna blow up, rupture, boom. Okay, well I could put it in the grid. If he walked past by here, if he touched it, he's gone. So bio warfare are very dangerous. Okay, we have reached the peak of technology and program. So we don't go to war or kill each other like the old-fashioned way where you got to use a pistol to kill somebody. Or you got to do something very evil to hurt somebody, It could just be, I load a program here, or I load it into something, or I ask a question, or I put it in the pictures, and then he sees or she sees it, and they get programmed. And they go kaboom, That's how dangerous technology and program nowadays. Okay, guys? Locking pussy and hot dogs, pizza. Well, we could have put a program or locking jaws. We could put a program where we could lock somebody's jaws or their joint where they can't move their arm is locked, or their jaws so they can't talk. Or if you don't want your husband or wife to cheat, and you could write a program to it, and they will eat it, or inject them with the vaccine in the program, and it will go and lock their pussy or their penis or their a-hole, and when they have sex or intercourse, it's gonna stop. It's gonna stuck. It's gonna lock. Okay. So this is how dangerous it is. We hear rumors and stories about how people cheat, and they put old-fashioned people say it's voodoo, but it's not. Okay, it's locking program, and then that's why you don't want to have affair or cheat, because they put a locking program there. You're gonna get stuck. The pizza and the hot dog is gonna get stuck, and you guys gonna get caught. And whoever has that unlocking program has to come and unlock it. Okay, guys? I forgot to add. Hmong people know about this, but or ancient people like Mexican people or black people, we just call voodoo or black magic, but it's really just program. Okay. I forgot to add one thing about the biomarker. Hmong people know that wherever you go, you are marking the grid or your footstep. So how we could confuse the hunters if somebody was to trace you or track you down, or like how canine, how canine can use their nose to sniff and know the victims or the suspect. Um, it's because of the biomarker. Okay, so in order to confuse the canine or somebody who has electromagnetic sphere vision, you walk backward. Okay, and you walk around, circle, back and forth, back and forth. So this way they will get lost. Okay, because we live in the matrix here. So in order to really know your GPS, your location, they have to use electromagnetosphere vision to track paper trail to know exactly where you're at on the grid or where you should go or who is it. Okay. So most people know that, but they don't know about the matrix or this technology. They just know that if you wear your shoes backward and you walk backward and walk circle around, and then whoever have this technology, they can't trace you. Okay. And this is how you could deceive or cheat or play the canine dogs. Okay? If you wear your shoes backward and you walk backward, then the canine and walking around, back and forth, in and out, then the canine will be lost and then they can't track you. Okay? This is a little secret I'm telling you guys. We got quantum superpositioning, where you could be everywhere at one time or more than one place at the same time. How you do it is by making copies of you, and then your other copies over there, whatever is done doing over there, and then you are interlinking information into the original copies. This is how quantum superpositioning works. Okay, the other copy is you, the other copy is you, but they just not the real you. Okay, they're just a copy of you, and then when wherever you're done doing it on the other side of the world, wherever it's at, you will interlink information back to the original. So it'll be as real as you are over there, you're over here, you're over here, you're over there. Okay? This is how quantum superpositioning works. We have melting energy weapons. I see aliens or people or the men in black when they shoot plants or animals, trees, or metals, and they will just melt like how you fire melt plastic and rubber. It's scary, guys. I don't know what it's called. I never saw it. I didn't see where they shot, but I see the aftermath where they shot the metals or the trees or the animal, and they just melt. They did not vaporize. They did not get blown up or punctures. They just melt like plastic. Okay. I don't know what kind of energy weapon is that, because I didn't see it shoot, but I saw the aftermath where the material was damaged. Quantum tunneling. Okay, this is where we could walk through walls. Okay, because every atom, has a little electron orbiting around the proton. The proton is the atom, okay? And there's space. If you zoom in, there's space, okay? Atoms don't touch. You see how I touch my face? We don't touch our face. What we do when I do like that is energy, gravity, energy, electro energy. Electromagnetic energy is pushing it. My hand never contact my face, okay? But it looks like contact, but it's not. Okay, and there's space in between our atoms. So this is how I could, if I were to use quantum tunneling, I could use my hand and poke through my face, and it will just go right through it. But you have to freeze the little electron on the atom or on the proton in order to go through walls or matters. Okay, this technology or program is called quantum tunneling. This is how people are able to walk through walls or have sex where you don't take off your clothes and your penis will just come out and start drilling someone's ass or pussy. Okay. they can lock your mind. That's what they did to me. Your consciousness, okay? Or unlocking it. So you could transform, become space and time, become programs or anything, okay? Um, we got sex program, we got cybernetic sex where we could go inside the internet and have sex. You know, our body is just a host. Our consciousness, our soul is the real us. Okay, this body means nothing. Okay, so I could go inside the internet and have sex, or I could use Neuralink and become somebody and have sex with somebody. You know, it has the same result. Okay, we can make anybody have orgasm. We could shapeshift. I could shapeshift into a guy, girl, black or white, Hispanic, Mexican. I could transform it into a shapeshift into an animal. I could shapeshift or transform it into space and time, a car, a plane, a plants and trees. You know, we got rupture program when your atom just blow up, boom. Okay, we got infrasonic wave. Okay, this is where this technology, this is how you're able to play sound in the grid. Okay, the Matrix is built like a motherboard. It has a sound card in the grid and video card in the grid. That's how we're able to see graphic, and this is how we're able to have sound. Okay, but what it is just frequency and vibration. When we talk sound, it's just really vibration, but it's feeding information to our consciousness. That's how we thought we hear sound, or this is how we thought we see graphic. Okay, but we're inside video games, so everything is built like a motherboard, a computer motherboard. Okay, so this technology, infrasonic sound wave, is just vibrating sound. Okay, this is how we could watch. We don't need anything tangible anymore. We could just watch TV in the grid right here, or play music in the grid right here. Okay, or I could just put a computer right here and play my computers or games. Okay, or listen to music or watch TV or movies right here. Okay, anywhere on the grids. Okay, so this technology is very dangerous, but this is the high frequency infrasonic sound wave. We could use a low infrasonic sound wave to rupture or kill anything, where we could just play a silent, very low sound to program somebody or to kill somebody. Okay, rupture somebody. Okay, this is what Dogman or POI use to rupture your blood vessel. They could choose it to rupture the whole body or to rupture anything in the body. Okay, like your blood vessel or your organs or your eyes or wherever. You can attack certain part of the organ. Okay, so this is how Dogmen or they use this technology to kill you. Okay, we have all kind of vision. We have sonar vision, where it shoots sound wave, and we can see through walls or matter or anything. Okay, and it will the sound wave sonar will bounce back and give us image. Okay, this is how ultrasound works too. Okay, we got gamma ray vision. Okay, well we can see gamma ray vision, infrared thermal vision. Okay, we got X-ray vision. We got night visions. We got camouflage vision. We had radar vision. We had colorblind vision. We had ultrasound vision. We had full color X-ray vision. Okay, we had eagle eye vision. See, like me, when I unlock my power, I could zoom across the universe. I could zoom like eagles forever. I could see through anything through you know sonar vision. You know, where it will bounce back sound, and then that's how you're able to see through walls or see through across the whole universe. Okay, so I reached 20 minutes. Hopefully I could wrap it up everything. Okay, sorry guys, it's late. We have DNA splicing, where we can splice the DNA, where we can make dog, cat, any kind of animal into our DNA. Okay, just how we make a dog man, Batman, Catman, Lion Man, whatever. Okay, gene editing 2, CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing 2. Well, I could edit me to have blue eyes, blonde hair, white skin, you know, etc. We have MethBed, okay, where you it's like a CT scan, or if you has some sickness or internal injuries, or just how they shrink me into a baby, or you could erase somebody's memory, repair missing limbs. Okay, we have free energies like electromagnetic field, electromagnetic wave. Okay, electromagnetic pulse, EMP, microwave energy. This is how we're able to move stuff. Okay, or you can use telekinesis or psychokinesis. Use your mind, just chip right here, where you can move stuff. Okay, you can control Mother Nature, lightning. Okay, a radio wave, gamma wave, cosmic wave, Bellario wave. All these are free energy, or radiation wave, which is the 5G towers. Okay, and we got radar wave, we got fabric wave. This is how we use the space and time, where we could control energies or temperatures. Well, I could turn the whole universe of the black void of the whole cosmos and this whole universe into summers, winters, falls, whatever temperature degree. Okay, I could turn the light on and off. The whole cosmos, I could light it up like broad daylight, or make it complete pitch dark by using fabric wave energy. We got 19 middle, okay, where they it looks like I'm gonna have to do a part 3. Okay, we have 19 metals, where the metals, if it doesn't break, if you bend it or damage, and if you heat it up, it will repair itself back to original. Okay, they're called 19 metals. We got atomic bomb, hydrogen bomb, gravity bomb. We got neutron stars bomb. Okay, we got dark matter, dark energy, antimatters. Now we got strong metals like graphene. They're like 2 times or 4 times stronger than diamonds. We got carbide metals, which is 6 times stronger than diamond. And we got adamantium metals, which is the strength very close to a diamond. Those are the Wolverine and X-Men's metal. Okay, if you watch Wolverine. Okay, but the most strongest metal is called superalloy metals. Okay, it's 108 times stronger than diamond. That's the strongest we can, cap out. Okay, on atoms. Okay, but I will get back to later on infinite stuff. I got 5 minutes left, so I'm gonna have to do part 3. Okay, we got Newtonian batteries, where they will last forever. They're like quantum batteries. Okay, they had 30 or 35% strength of antimatters. So one Newtonian battery the size of a human heart can power the whole city of Fresno forever, 24/7. Okay. We got the switch, which is the cerebral brain cortex brain chip here, where we can CGI ourselves. Okay, to make it look like somebody. How you can tell somebody used the switch is by the graphic will look smear, and like there's a mirror in front of the person. If you look sideways, okay. If you look directly at the person, then you can't tell. You can't tell that that's Jane Doe or John Doe or Joe Blow. But if you turn away from them and use the angle of your eye to see, you're gonna see the graphic smear, or like there's some mirrors in front of that person. Okay, that's how you can tell they use the switch program. Okay, to CGI them to look like somebody else. Okay, this technology is very exotic and very deceiving. Okay, we got interlinking information where you could just download somebody's memory and upload it to your memory, and it will be as real, or your other copies. Okay, and it will be as real as you went to Mars, or to Laos, or to Asia, or China, or to Africa. Okay, so you don't really have your real copy. Don't have to go. All you need is memory. It will be as real as you went over there. Okay. Now where am I at? Okay, this is the kind of graphic we have. We have AGI, which is artificial graphic imaging. We have CGI, computer graphic imaging. We have MGI, Ma graphic imaging. We have ZGI, Zooton graphic imaging, and we got holograms, and we got ASI or RSI, artificial self imaging or residual self imaging graphic. These are so realistic you can't tell the difference, but they're hollow and they don't have any weight. Okay. We got electromagnetic pictogram. Okay, we could put in the grid here or on the wall where they will look like a Pac-Man or like a robotic, and they can shoot laser plasma. They can shoot microwave at you. Okay, we got electromagnetic pictograph where they look like those EKG, line, and they can zap you. Okay. Neuralink, Elon Musk, Tesla, Superman's Neuralink, where they use nanobots to cluster all your neural brainwave, and whoever have access can use Neuralink and become you, okay, or control you or hack you, okay. We got fusion program, where I see like, you see how like me and it, we are using fusion program where we share the same body, but we have two consciousness. Two souls inside this body, okay? Where I have my own soul or my own body, my own consciousness, and it, the Holy Ghost or the Holy Father, are inside me too. You guys call him it, okay? And I am God. So we both fuse and bond into one body, okay? But it can come out and become me, but when it come out and becomes me, you guys can't see me, okay? He'll hide me, okay? You only allowed to see one copies of me at a time. This is how the Matrix works. Or, you could bond fuse into anybody. This is how dangerous it is, okay? We have infinite energy. Infinite, I solve everything. So we can have infinite energy, infinite power, infinite orgasm, infinite whatever. Copies. We can make anything go infinite forever. Okay? And there's no limits yet. Okay? I already saw all the problems. We got hydrogel. Okay? You see with those CV19 hydrogel, where they inject it to you, and now you look kind of like rubber or plastic. It clusters all your atoms. This is how they will use the free energy to control and move and program every single atom, molecule, particles, quarks, proton, electron in your body. That's how they're able to simulate you. Okay? We got Soul Snatcher program, where they people that will raise their frequency and become interdimensional being, and they could be on the other side. You see, guys, see where I'm at here? Somebody could be on the other side on the 3D realm. We live in the 6D realm, Matrix here. Somebody could be on the other side, exactly where I'm at on the gray here, and take over my body and, do something or becomes me. Okay, this is how dangerous Soul Snatcher program is. And of course, we got everything is frequency, vibration. We got the Alpha Draco Adintra isometric program codes. Everything in the Matrix here is information. We got clustering program, shattering program, okay, which is the Soul Snatcher program. Okay, we got programmable kryptonite, okay, or these are called like graphene oxide, where they inject it into your bloodstream, into your atom, your body, and makes you very sick. Like they put kryptonite on Superman. It's not like how those green crystal you see in the movie, where Lex Luthor put on Superman. He's very weak and it looks like it's gonna kill him. That's what they did to me. They injected me with the graphene oxide into my bloodstream, into my body. That's how it makes me very sick and weak. Okay, and I can't transform into Superman. Okay, because they put programmable kryptonite on me. Okay. So I already reached 30 minutes, so I'm going to wrap up this one. And I have to make the third video. Okay, guys? We got Canyon Father. not father, but father. These canyons are seeding clouds, okay? All the clouds you guys see in the sky, they're artificial made. They're not natural, okay? They come and go all the time, so they have to keep seeding clouds. UFO can camouflage and hide in those clouds. When you see the clouds in the sky where the bottom cloud is flat, because that's the UFO, okay? It's hiding inside it, or it's either a UFO. Okay, so these they can see clouds, okay? So everything is video surveillance, okay? And audio surveillance. Anything, your clothes, the walls, the grid, everything around you, the blanket, everything is it could be audio surveillance or video surveillance. This is how those people who have access to free energy like Earth electromagnetic field, they can activate and watch you, So you better be careful if you're working, your employers are listening and watching you. So you have no secrecy. They got nanobots, and they inject it into your eyes so they can watch you. Wherever you see, they got nanobot watching, okay? So I'll see you guys on the part 3, okay, guys?